Hello everybody. Doug Piper from Piper Outdoors. See this block of wood here and this axe head? Actually it's a hatchet head. I'm gonna make this hatchet, turn this into a woodsman hatchet for you. I'm going to re-profile this head a little bit. When I'm done, hopefully it comes down. I'm going to save the maker's mark. Then I'm going to come up in here, give it more of a duck tail, fish tail, down through here, grind this out. This piece of wood here, this is a piece of ash that I cut the tree down off of my property 4 years ago and took the tree to the lumber yard, had them cut it up so I could make different handles out of it. As you can see, it's much bigger than what I need for a handle right now. But I'm gonna make a fancy handle out of it for you. But yeah, I cut this down right over there, actually at the top of the hill. I don't know if you can see that. There's a tower, fire tower right up there. Right on the other side of that tower is where this ash tree come from. There's my truck. There's headed down the road towards my front yard. Got my son's truck, my other son's Jeep, my old pontoon boat that I'm trying to sell right now, down there in the background. There's my old tractor I'm working on, Farm 300. We just got done splitting the transmission in it, putting a new torque amplifier in. There's one of my sons. The other one, they're shy. Alright, talk to you later. Okay, back at it. This is Saturday, June 14th, about 12 o'clock noon right now. Here's what the head looks like, a little bit of roughed out. Got it cut down a little bit. Here's the handle all roughed out. Don't look like much now. Hopefully it'll turn into something nice. But yeah, I'm just playing around with it here. Like I said, roughed out there. I just roughed everything out on the table saw actually. So of course the head that wasn't on the table saw, that was grinders. There's my grinder. That's what I used so far, roughing the head out. Okay, the boys are getting the boat ready. They want to go fishing. We live right close to the Ohio River, about 4 miles away, so it's easy for them to just jump in and go. But we're doing a little bit of changing. See, we got a white controller and a old black controller down in there. They just mounted that black controller, and they're still just putting this 9.9 on here, getting it hooked up. They got the throttle hooked up, steering hooked up. It's piggybacked onto the big motor, the big 70 Johnson. Now they're going to get fuel lines. Gonna get a T for putting in the fuel lines so we can hook to both motors, engines. Alright, talk to you later. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer here. Got it worked down some. Working it with the draw file or draw knife, spoke shave, and a grinder. Slow process, but it's coming. Having fun. Okay, here we go. Rough sanded with 24 grit sandpaper on our roll lock grinding. Now I got to do 120 and 240 and brown Scotch Brite, red Scotch Brite, and a blue Scotch Brite. Give it a mirror finish, all on the roll lock grinder. Okay, the end of day one. Got I don't know, 6 or 7 hours into it today. Get the head polished up pretty good. Almost dropped it. It's looking pretty good. BBB. I'm not sure what that stood for originally. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a name with that, since my last name's Buzzard. I ought to be able to come up with something. But got the handle roughed out. Got a great big pommel on the end of the handle there. I like that pommel. Got the handle worked down. Still got to do the end. Got it all roughed out using a draw knife, spoke shave, and then 24 grit sandpaper on the roll lock on the grinder. It makes a lot of dust, but should be nice when it's done. I'm sure Doug will appreciate it. I think he's a guy that's easily appreciated stuff, so tomorrow I think I'll work mostly on the handle. I don't know if I'm gonna buff any more on this or not. It's sharp as heck right now. Don't have any paper to try. Couldn't do it with one hand anyways. I gotta hold my camera. So see you tomorrow. Well, it's another sunshiny, beautiful day. Doing some final fit and sanding with the grinder with 24 grit on the roll lock. Got the axe head all polished up. Sunday morning here. Boys are fishing. The wife's at work. I'm just playing around. Things are looking good. Now, I'll keep you updated. Okay, got the handle all sanded. Got the slit cut in the top of it. Got a nice big pommel on the end of it there. So we're just about ready to take the two pieces and make one. Sorry for the traffic error. Like I said earlier, beautiful day out here today. Sun's just shining bright. Anybody interested in a pontoon boat? Alright, I'll be back. We'll have a completed axe or hatchet, I think. Okay, here it is, all put together. This is the first handle I've ever made from scratch. Well, I've ever made. I've installed handles on hatchets and axes before, but I never made a handle. It's a lot more work than I thought there would be, but it was fun. Look at that. Hope that's coming through. That grain orientation, perfect on that. Just can't get much better than that. And same thing with up here. I made my own wedge out of ash, of course, and it's really tight. Didn't have much expansion needed done. Everything worked out real good, I do believe. Got the first coat of boiled linseed oil on there. Gonna let it sit out in this hot sun and soak it in. Probably put 5 or 6 coats boiled linseed oil on it, and then get it in the mail. So the next time you see it, it will be in Doug Piper's hands. That is, if he shows it. He might not like it. But it's my gift to him for being such a nice guy and giving me that knife, being a friend on YouTube. I know I got a lot more friends on YouTube too. I couldn't possibly build a hatchet for every single one of you. I just couldn't do that, but I'm getting close to 100 subs, and I'm thinking maybe put a hatchet in one of my giveaways. Okay, well, I let that cat out of the bag. I wasn't going to tell anybody that, but yeah, that cat's out, so alright, see ya.